And hello, guys. We are back with another one. So, we have a little bit of a different one than what I usually do. We are kind of doing a review on this game. So this is a newer game to my knowledge because it was made only like 8 months ago. Um, it's called MUGEN. Of course, it was updated like, of course, not too long ago. It was updated today. So it got lightning update, electricity. Kudos to the creator, Pure, because I've played it a little bit, and from what I've seen, it is an amazing game. So the style that I usually use is this one, sound, which I will show you what it does. So of course it'll give you a free spin, but it's really cool because there's lock on. You can attack. These are the M1s. I think the M1s are really cool. Of course, you move pretty quick too. I like to play it like this since it gives me more of that like running vibe. So of course I will be doing a showcase of this one. If you want a showcase of more, please like the video. If you want me to do some showcases of some other fighting styles in this game. Now, of course, this is based off of the character Tengen, I think, if I remember his name was. Of course, you have a standing still animation. Now, this is, to my knowledge, more of a Battlegrounds game. So, it's more fighting, because instead of kills, you have executions. Now, this is like a little standing still animation. The chain being in front of the head is kind of funny. I think it like rests it there so that like when he pulls it back and stuff. Now, if you don't use your moves or your sword for a while, you'll put your swords up on your back or in a sheath that some of the characters have. Now, I think that's pretty cool. So first, we'll start off with the M1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these are, I think there's like 7 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So around 7 of them for this character. I don't know if there's different ones for all of them. This is really the only character I've used. Now, it's very easy to maneuver around. It's very smooth, too. Like, moving is very, like, smooth. You can easily maneuver. Now, I don't know how this would run on other things. Of course, I'm playing this on a PC, so I don't know how well this would run on other things, like a phone or something. I don't know how easy it would be to control. But if you're a fan of Battlegrounds games, or just like anime in general, this is definitely one to check out. But let's get on to the rest of the showcase, because I kind of just ended off on the swords. So we already know the swords. Now let's try do musical score. Do this animation. It gives you a couple buffs, which is strength and musical score. Strength, of course, is, well, what it implies. It gives you more damage, which is what I think it does. Because, of course, strength can mean many things. You can be strong in many different ways. So it's either speed or strength, maybe even both. But, yeah, and it gives you musical score, which I'm guessing makes you quicker, but I'm not entirely sure on that matter. You would have to look it up to be 100% sure what it does. But yeah. So the first move is resounding slashes, which you just do a couple pops. Now, it doesn't do insane damage, but it's good for a first move, and it looks insane to use. I feel like all moves in this game just look insane. Now, one more time, just to, so y'all remember what it is. Resounding slashes. Very firework-esque. It pops, making sound. That's why this is the sound fighting style, or, well, style. So yeah, there is of course edges to the map, and I think even the edges look pretty sick, being like a little mountains and stuff. It's to my knowledge, based on the time that I've played, it's always nighttime. Now we'll get on to the next move, string performance, which is one of my personal favorites. You walk forward and like start doing like these pops. It gives off a lot of a comic style. If you've watched the Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man Far From Home, or not Far From Home, what am I thinking? Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, it gives a very comic-esque style like that one does because of the different verses. One more time. Now, of course, when you use it on a person, they will get like trapped in front of you, and you'll just keep on hitting them. Now, of course, based on what I've seen, you can block that attack. Like when it comes at you, you can block it, and it'll just push you back. You won't take any damage. Based on what I've seen people do in combat, when I try to fight people, they can block that attack. Now, the last one, loud act, is you just jump back and then hit them with like a kind of like curved line, kind of like a half circle of stuff in front of you, of just like pops. Now, I don't know exactly what it is. I'm guessing it's just like, something like visuals. I'm not sure exactly. Maybe he throws freaking pop rocks at him. I don't know. I have watched Demon Slayer a little bit, but um, I'm not really that caught up. But to my knowledge, this is based off of the entertainment district, if I'm correct. Um, that's what I think this looks like, but then again, I could be entirely wrong. Please correct me if I am. Yeah. So that's really it for the showcase. We'll do all the moves one more time. Musical score. Ooh, and there's like a little at the last part. And then we got resounding slashes. Then we got string performance. Looks very cool. Then we got loud act, which I think is probably one of the lamest ones. Again, all of the moves are amazing, but this one is probably one of my least favorites because you really just jump back and do a couple pops. Not really that cool. Again, musical score isn't that great either. You just do, but based on like the difference in animation, because musical score, you do a full animation, so like it just is way cooler. In resounding slashes, it also looks a bit cooler because there's again animation, but for loud act, you really just jump back and like just some sound. So again, not one of my personal favorites, but again, it's still a pretty good move. Yeah, if you want me to showcase some of the other styles, please leave a like, and I will do that. Um, Again, I'll probably just do it anyways. I haven't tested any of the other styles. Uh, so it'll be cool, finding out what they do and stuff. I think it will look very cool. Again, this person's trying to fight me. It's very easy to, like, dodge people and stuff, because like, you can easily run and stuff. So, it's very easy to do a lot of this stuff. Now, you can click main menu to take you back over here. And, of course, there'll be, like, a little animation. So, I have sound, of course. Well, it took a little bit for me to load in. I was wondering where I was. Of course, it's just telling you the odds and stuff. It's the normal odds. This is the lucky odds, because the lucky can only get you, apparently, epic and above. So the normal odds, you can get everything, but it's a 5% chance. The lucky odds, it's a 5% chance. Or no, it's a 0.5% chance for this one. This one is a 5% chance. So much higher, the difference between 0.5 and 5. And this one's 45%, while the normal one is only 7%. This one doesn't get raised by a ton, but like the epic, it only gets raised by around 20. But still, again, the rest are, you know, big step up. Of course, this one is less than this one, but then again, it's mythical, so you can't really expect too much. You can buy different what's it called? Different slots so that you can have a sound slot, and then you can also have like fire. So if you want to quickly get to one without having to spin for it, you can just like click on it, go back, and then you'll have that fighting style. So yeah. This again, I think this is an amazing. You can buy some game passes like custom execution sound, all that. Yeah, I think Mugen is an amazing game that all of y'all should try out. Yeah. So again, if you want me to check out the other fighting styles, definitely leave a like for that. Uh, but yeah. I hope y'all had an amazing time watching me do this, and I hope this inspired you to maybe look for new games. You can suggest some if you want to, and I will see if I can try them out. Um, yeah. So yeah, hope y'all like the video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.